CTR Media Network is now accepting new podcasters to join our growing network that's reaching 350 million global listeners. Have you heard? CTR Media Network offers podcast production, podcast training, distribution, and product placement. Book us for your next event or schedule an interview with CTR Media Network podcasters today. To learn more, go to ctrmedianetwork.com. Have you heard about Book Authority's best new podcasting book winner, which is Dr. Tina J. Ramsey for her book, The Power of Podcasting, Unlocking Tips and Strategies for Podcasting Success. This book is your podcasting coach in a book. She is sharing so many strategies. This book reached #1 twice on Amazon for new release and best-selling book. So go ahead to ctrmedianetwork.com to purchase your copy today, or simply place your order on amazon.com today and unleash the power of podcasting.
So what made you go from behind the scenes to now being a published author alongside your wife?
My grandson, I'm that guy, introvert actually. It's always, I'd rather help someone else and, to establish their dreams. And, I don't need no limelight or anything like that. I love what I do, but I ain't got to be seen doing it.
Yeah.
And my wife is an amazing person.
She is.
When she shines, I shine. So that's the reason why I do what I do, and loving it.
It's time for the Tina Ramsey Show. It's time to share.
Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Tina J. Ramsey, the host of the Tina Ramsey Show and podcast, powered by CTR Media Network. And we are live at the Litcon, South Carolina event that is presented and sponsored by Blue Impressions Publishing. And we are featuring over here some amazing authors who are making a positive impact. And if you can see to the left, I have a gentleman. I know you've been seeing all the ladies, but guess what? There's some great men authors here as well. And so, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Y'all, you don't know what we were talking about before we hit the camera. But anyway, listen, tell the audience a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your background and why you decided to write this book.
Hey everyone, my name is Mike Webb, and I am the other half of that fabulous woman out there, Lena Payton Webb. A little about me is I'm a former Marine. I'm a Sigma.
Oh.
I'm a hard-working young man, retired. And the reason I wrote this book is because I have a grandson that's out there, and actually I have 5, so I have to make a series now. But he's the last one. So he inspired me to write this book.
Oh.
I wanted to leave him something to remember me by in the next 40 to 50 years. You can say my grandfather wrote me a book when I was just wee high.
Now that's legacy. And something that not only your grandchild can appreciate, but other people who may not remember or have their grandparent. And your title is very good, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. But how do you want this book to benefit the readers who picks up and purchase your book?
I want them to, we all are, a lot of us are grandparents out there. Mm-hmm. And they can relate. I wrote the book in a way that we can relate to each other. And it's something that we all know grandfathers don't say no. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But on the other hand, we can't tell them no. And when I go to work and come home, I told you I was retired, but she made me go back to work. But when I come home from work and I see that little smile on the little face, it brightens up my whole day. No matter what kind of day I done had, he brightens up my day. And I want to share that. And I'm quite sure you other grandparents out there, you don't have your favorites out there, but they all have a certain response. You know, you respond to each one of them differently. And you can kind of relate. The grandparents can kind of relate to that.
Okay, so he is very unique because if you have not paid attention, I'm going to reiterate, he is not only an author here at Litcon, but he is also the husband to the amazing CEO of Litcon.org and Blue Impressions Publishing. And so when you think about that, what made you, because I know sometimes for me personally, I worked behind the scenes for a very long time, and I was happy being behind the scenes, helping other people's dreams come true. And then when people start saying, wait a minute, you helping all these other people, when you gonna do such and such and such yourself? So what made you go from behind the scenes to now being a published author alongside your wife?
My grandson, I'm that guy, introvert actually. It's always, I'd rather help someone else and, you know, to establish their dreams. And, you know, I don't need no limelight or anything like that. I love what I do, but I ain't got to be seen doing it.
Yeah.
And my wife is an amazing person.
She is.
When she shines, I shine. So that's the reason why I do what I do, and loving it.
Oh, she gonna love that part.
Don't tell her.
Listen, so I can hear that you was very happy and secure helping your wife behind the scenes, but it was the love that you have for your grandchild and grandchildren, because I don't want to leave the other babies out, but that pulled you to the forefront to make this particular piece in remembrance of you. And also really building that legacy. That is an amazing way. I don't even think grandparents have really thought about this. Is a wonderful way to commemorate how they feel, how much they love them, and how they can always remember. And this book can be passed down from generation to generation.
Yes. And when I wrote it, I have a total of, he's the fifth grandchild. I have 4 more, so I'm going to have a series on each one of them because they all are unique in their own way.
They are.
So I'm going to have to do a series on it, which I'm in the process of doing now. So, because I got one that will be 18 in September. And he's very unique, very well-spoken, educated and everything. And I want to just go through his life and show him how proud I am of him, and you know, because like I said, they all are unique, and they all touch your heart in a special way.
My parents tell me that about my children. Yeah.
Oh, we love spoiling them and sending them back home.
Yes, you do. And so when I think about Litcon and everything that it stands for, which is amazingness, as an author, but you have a different perspective because not only are you an author, your wife is the CEO of Litcon. What was the thing? Because you have to be behind the scenes to build, to make sure everything is right, to make sure that's pleasing and inviting for all of us. So what was it that you personally look forward to for Litcon? Because we know what we do look forward to.
That's easy.
Really?
Yeah.
But share.
Well, if she's happy and enjoying having a good time, and really because she loves what she does, and if she's happy, my job is done. Because my job is to do is to make sure that she's happy and this event comes off the way she expects.
Well, you definitely did that, and she has been amazing this entire Litcon, South Carolina, making history over here in South Carolina with the first ever Authors Award show. So we never had that here. Well, this is our first time now, but now she's making history, so we're going to want to keep this thing going. So could you just share maybe a quote or something that really stood out for you on this particular book that will make people want to say, hey, I need to get this for my grandchild or children?
A certain quote?
Any quote, or you can read a sentence on the back of the book.
In his presence, possibilities forever grow. For in our world, Grandpa never says no.
What a wonderful way to end this interview. And your book is called When Grandpa Says No. Now, I know in regards to my dad and my mama, the children, those are not the same parents that I had growing up with the grandkids, okay? It's just a different kind of love, a different kind of experience. So tell people where they can find your book.
Well, you can go to Blue Impressions Publishing, and you can find me there. I'm quite sure she has. She's on the website. I'm on her website somewhere.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. So make sure to go there at blueimpressions.org for organization, not .com, .org. So thank you so much for stopping by the Tina Ramsey Show and sharing with us about your book. And just hearing the title and reading the title just brought joy to me, because I'm like, Have a great, amazing rest of the day, you guys. And make sure that you tune in this time, the same place, next week, where you can meet another inspiring author here at Litcon, South Carolina. Talk to you later.